It's like 4 a.m. We're out here in Atlanta just like kicking it.
Yeah, all the trap money, I ain't pay no taxes. Feeling like drum, bitch, I'm young and reckless. Wake up, she gon' eat the dick for breakfast. 2 pints came in the mail from Texas. Tryna get a Beamer, I don't want no Lexus. You was fucked up in the Caribbean checks mix. Watching this money stack.
Local Scene Podcast. I'm here today with my boy Sethy P.
Chicken in my pockets, got it looking like rotisserie.
Where are you from, Sethy P?
I'm from Michigan.
What part?
I was born in Troy, Michigan, but
Okay.
I live in Evansville, Indiana now.
What's it like coming up in Evansville?
It's really the grind for real. We don't really got no scene. The Midwest really don't got no scene for real besides Chicago. I mean, it has a scene, but like it's not like a big scene like the bigger cities. That's why I'm trying to go down south.
Your sound, you kind of got like a, I wouldn't say Detroit sound. It's like some trap stuff, you know what I mean? Not something I would expect coming out of the Midwest. So what influences do you draw from?
One of my favorite rappers right now are from Detroit, Babyface Ray. I like V's a lot too. Future, my favorite rapper.
Future?
Ever.
Yeah. Bro, it's hard not to like Future. Future is kind of like our generation's like Lil Wayne almost. I grew up with Lil Wayne, but like also I grew up with Future more than I grew up with Lil Wayne. You know what I mean?
My mom heard my first cuss word when I was rapping Mr. Carter off of Carter 3. Yeah,
what did she do? She pissed?
Nah, she heard me in the living room. All she was like, I heard that.
When did you start rapping? Like your own stuff?
Like rapping 6th grade.
Okay.
But like before I was rapping and shit, I used to like try being on some like pop music shit.
Okay,
when I was,
yeah.
like 5th grade type shit.
Yeah,
I used to want
yeah.
to be like the next like Justin Bieber type shit.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. So when did you move from Michigan to Evansville?
Nah, I moved from Michigan to where did I move? I think it was Mayfield in Kentucky.
Indiana. Oh, in Kentucky.
I lived in Kentucky for a majority of like my childhood. Most of my elementary school was in Kentucky for the most part. It was just in different parts. Like it was like
right, all through Kentucky.
Living in Mayfield and like Murray, like you know where Murray State is?
Yeah, Murray State, yeah.
I used to live like right by there in Callaway.
Okay.
I think like the county that Murray's in is where I live.
Okay, I got you. So when did you make that move to Evansville?
4th grade. My mom moved in with my stepdad.
Okay. So your most recent project, that Mr. P EP?
Hell yeah.
What's on there? Racks in the Couch, Telly, Politics, Kid Cudi, which is my favorite Sethy P song, Ayo and Teo.
Kid Cudi your favorite song?
Oh, absolutely.
Out of all of them?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Damn.
Chicken in My Pockets is fire too, but like I feel like everyone's on that one, you know what I mean?
Every time when somebody like that ass every time, like not every time, but like for the majority, like when people tell me their favorite like actual video, like music video by me is Chicken in My Pockets.
That music video is
because anytime somebody brings up a video to me, they bring up the where I flew out the oven and shit.
I like that, and then when that dude jumps in the KFC,
my homie Obi,
when he
that
jumps
shit's
in
hilarious.
The KFC thing. Let's talk about that Mr. P EP, kind of like why those songs, kind of what went into that album or that EP.
Yeah, all these songs on here were like made within like the last like couple months of like, cause like I usually just like, this tape was really like unplanned as hell. Like
really?
I was really like working on a whole other tape, and then all these songs on here, I recorded like within like a couple months of coming out. Besides Qualitest stuff, Qualitest is like dead ass like almost like 2 years old.
Really?
Not 2 years. No, it's probably a year and a half.
So you just felt like it fit on the EP? Or you just like, I'm ready to get this song out here?
I felt like it fit a lot,
yeah.
But like it was more like, because I wanted one song on there that was like super different, and that was
right. That's the one. Yeah, absolutely.
And I've been holding that song forever because like I knew if I dropped it like last year that it wasn't gonna get like as much appreciation as it gets like now if I dropped it.
Exactly. And I mean that whole project it's not too much. It's palatable. Like you can listen to that like from start to finish in one sitting, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's not too much, and it's not too little either, you know what I mean? And it's a good introduction to you, too. Like, if someone is, like, haven't heard your music before, that's a good place to start, I think, too. It's kind of the epitome of Sethy P, you know what I mean? So, some of your two other singles that are big, we talked about Chicken in My Pockets a little bit. That does decent numbers, too. That and Stepping on Necks. Let's talk about Stepping on Necks and Chicken in My Pockets. I think those are probably two of your biggest songs. What makes those songs stand out?
Stepping on Necks was like the first video I dropped in Atlanta.
Okay.
That's like the reason why I like that song so much. Because it's like Atlanta, my favorite city that I've been to for the most part.
Yeah,
I love Atlanta. Definitely coming to Atlanta if I got a choice of like somewhere to go to for some shit.
And with your sound, I feel like that would work too. You know what I mean? I feel like your sound would work in Atlanta.
Hell yeah, I ain't been to LA yet, but I feel like my sound's more Atlanta than LA.
I agree with that.
I just want to go to LA and smoke some weed and then record and then shoot a video.
Alright, so some of your latest singles have been just YouTube exclusives. Yeah. You got a couple lyric videos. That Cold Blooded Part 2 and White Man Can't Jump. You want to talk about those a little bit?
White Man Can't Jump is just like Qualitas. It's an old ass song. Like that song's like, yeah, I just dropped that song. That was my last song that came out, and that song came out like me and that song got recorded last summer type shit.
Okay.
A little over a year old because I probably recorded it in like May last year.
What about Cold Blooded Part 2? That's with Cartier, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like my best friend. We recorded that at his house in his studio. Probably like 3 or 4 months ago.
I got you. That's one of my favorites too. That one's up there with Kid Cudi in my books. I got a question now that we're on that topic. What is it with you and McDonald's, bro? You got 3 bars about McDonald's.
It's probably more than that.
I've counted 3. It probably is more than that.
See, but I don't
remember them days when I couldn't buy a Big Mac on dial tones. You went Benihana's, gave her Mickey D's, and then you said cold like a damn McFlurry and cold blood. That's 3 bars about McDonald's. Do you just love McDonald's, or do they need to cut you the check or something? Like, are they cutting you the check?
If that's what's gotta happen, I mean...
What's your McDonald's order? What do you order? You pull up to McDonald's, you're drunk. What are you ordering from McDonald's?
They are about to flame me for this. I'll literally pull up and I ask for like a single plain cheeseburger.
Oh, you're the worst type of person, bro.
I asked for a small fry and like
oh
a sweet
my
tea.
God. And that's why I said his music is empowering to me, bro. Like
I tell the bitch, there's 2 things I ain't never seen. That's a turtle with speed and a hoe I need.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's empowering, bro. That's like, it makes you feel like, you know, like you're like good, you know what I mean? Like when I listen to your music, I'm like, you know what? I got worth. Like I don't need these girls. Like,
see, that's what
I'm just about money and getting stuff done, you know what I mean? Like
that's the goal.
It's empowering, you know what I mean? Because like I would never actually like do any of that stuff, but like it's cool to like feel like I can, you know what I mean? It's empowering, bro.
These bitches ain't making you no money, bro.
That's probably true. You're probably spending more money than you're making, that's for sure. So what are some of your favorite songs that you've made that are released right now? If you don't have favorites, that's
dial tones. It's different every day, for real.
Okay.
But that, like, I don't know. It probably that answer more often than not.
So who's your inspiration for the braids?
I mean, I've been growing my hair since like now. Like, well, you can't tell because my shit's braided, but
right. So
I've probably been getting my hair braided for like 5 years now.
Okay, yeah. So it's been a while. Yeah, you've been on that. All right. What's next for Sethy P?
All these videos I shot today, I'm gonna try getting them out, and then this tape on plug beats. I've been working on plug beats. I'm expanding my range, I would say.
You want to tell everyone where they can find you and find your music?
If you're trying to go find my music, I would say YouTube first, but if not YouTube, then I would go to like Apple or Spotify next. But all you gonna find on SoundCloud, if you try to go look at my SoundCloud, you're just gonna find old music. I haven't dropped on there in like at least like 8 months probably.
All right, Local Scene Podcast, we out.
Yeah, bitch, you cold like a damn McFlurry. Wake up, get the Benz real early. Pull up to the trap 6:30. Real mud in my cup, that's dirty.
Going for the kill, ain't showing no mercy. Pop a little pill and I smoke a little Percy.
42 pounds in the trunk, James Worthy. Remember them days when the ass tried to curve me?
Me and my niggas be putting in work and we holding the city.
All this trap money, I ain't pay no taxes.
I feel like dropping some younger friends.
Wake up, she gonna eat the dick for breakfast. Milk from Texas. That song's fire, bro.